Anyone who knows me knows I loathe being cold. I hate it. It makes me grumpy. It turns me into a grumpy snowball. I was born in Arizona, but I've been here in Colorado for 30 some odd years. I'm not giving my age away. But my Arizona roots still shiver. So, here are my top picks of ways to stay warm while vending in an outdoor winter market. For almost 4 years now, I have been a vendor at one of the few year-round outdoor farmers markets on the Western Slope. And as the weather is cold right now, I am constantly being asked, how am I staying warm? And I had this grand idea of how I would make this video while at the market. Okay, so I'm here at market and it's 23 degrees outside. So while I was setting my booth up, I started to have this ridiculous anxiety about what are people gonna think about me recording this video in public. But I quickly didn't have to worry about it anymore because the one thing I didn't take into consideration was the fact that it was a little breezy and I knew the audio would just be crap. So here I am in the comfort of my own home and I don't have to have anxiety, which is the bane of my existence. So I'm gonna work from the bottom up, I think, because if your feet get cold, you're screwed. The rest of you can be warm, but if your feet are cold, it just works its way up your body, in my opinion, and you're just not gonna get warm for hours, even after once you get into warmth. I hate cold feet. So I wear, these are Bear Paw, yes, they're dirty, boots, and they are the warmest boots I've ever had in my life. And one of the things that I love about Bear Paw is they're kind of like Uggs where you don't have to wear socks with them because obviously I'm a summer girl and I hate shoes. If I could be barefoot all the time, I would. But what I do is actually, while I'm at market, I wear a thin sock, just like a thin cotton sock so it wicks. And I take a spare set of socks with me because tromping back and forth, setting the booth up, you might actually get a little warm and start to sweat. But then you're standing there for 4 hours and you get so cold. So make sure you just take an extra pair of socks with you if you need them. Next up, legs. I just recently went to Murdoch's, a ranch supply store here in my town, because I was wanting to get the Under Armour brand of leggings, thermal leggings, to try to keep me warm to wear underneath my pants. They were $100, which is just asinine to me. It's ridiculous. $100 for something I'm not gonna wear often. I guess often enough, but not often enough to justify $100. So here's what I do. I just put on one of my leggings. I think they're like fleece lined leggings. I put those on under my jeans. I know a lot of people wear like snow pants and stuff like that, but they're just kind of loud and big and bulky to me. And I'm like a jeans and t-shirt type of girl anyway. So leggings underneath my jeans keeps me pretty darn warm. And these, we all know, do not cost $100 freaking dollars. Next up, hands. Hands and feet to me are the two things that I try to keep the warmest, because for me, it's the hardest part for my body to re-warm, and it's just so cold. Like even after I get home, if my hands and my feet were cold the whole time, I'm cold for the rest of the day. It's like take hot shower, go into my recliner with big fuzzy blanket and just So hands, obviously gloves, very important to keep warm. And I have tried so many different types and brands of gloves. I've never found anything that keeps my hands truly warm, but that I can still function with. That's key because I have to use my hands to make sales and help people do stuff. Like my husband says, the only thing you can do good with gloves on is pee your pants. So, but these I actually learned from another vendor. Rechargeable hand warmers, and oh my gosh, life saver. There's 3 settings: low, medium, and high, and they get so warm. I have never used them higher than the low setting because the high setting actually gets a little too hot for my taste. But I just turn these on, stick them in my coat, and then keep my hands in my coat pocket until I need them. They are incredible, and they do last the whole market. This brand, let me look, I can't remember, is Sechkiss, I think, Sechkiss. I'm actually going to link these down below because I recommend them that highly. The black ones cost $14.99. The gray, I don't know why the different colors are different prices, but you can get gray for $15.99, purple's $24.99, violet $15.99, and white $15.99. I mean, that is super realistic pricing for how amazing these things are. Very highly recommend them. We even got a set for my husband. He works in construction and has been outside most of this winter, so he does the same thing, sticks them in his pocket. They get warm really fast, so flip them on, get your hands warm real quick, and on you go. Very highly recommend these rechargeable hand warmers. Woo, and I'm throwing them around. Break them, Jesse. I didn't break them. So they're durable too. But last but not least, I'm not going to go over the obvious, put a hat on. I usually do like the ear wrap headband thing. They're not ear muffs. I don't know what it's technically called, but it just covers the ears. And then I put like a Carhartt beanie on over that. That's what I do for my head. I'm going to have to stand up, I think, for this last one. And I know I was complaining about, stand up with me, the cost of the underarm thermal leggings. This one was a bit of an expensive purchase, but so worth it. This is the Milwaukee brand heated coat sweater. Oh, yes. This one was worth the money because it heats up just like the hand warmers do. It's super comfortable even without having it on. The only thing, so the heating in this one is in the chest and the back. I do kind of wish there was heat in the hood, but that is my only complaint. You have your little charger, your little battery, your little pocket, oops, there you go. You stick it, let's see, I need to work on this here a little bit. There we go. This isn't as annoying and as bulky as it may seem. Like, you're aware that it's there, but it does not annoy me at all because it's keeping me so warm. Plus, you can either put it up here or back here. Like, it goes about halfway to wherever it's going to be comfortable for you. And then you just turn it on. Same thing. It's got 3 different settings: low, medium, and high. Someday I'll get a camera that doesn't switch the lighting on me here, but I very highly recommend splurging on this one. We got it on Black Friday, and I want to say $200, give or take. Might have been $150, might have been $250. I honestly can't remember, which is saying something, because if I thought it was too expensive for what it does, I would remember how much it cost. But this thing is an absolute lifesaver as well. I often have to turn it off, and I usually wear, I don't know where it is. Aha. I love the fit of it, because if it's a super cold day, I'll put on my heavier coat too. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Snug as a bug in a rug. I absolutely love this thing. And if you're like me and you hate being cold, get you one of these. And that, my friends, is how I keep my Arizona roots warm during winter outdoor markets. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all of that stuff. Please and thank you. And we'll catch you on the next video.